This is the community's water system. This is where we draw water from the St. Lawrence River behind us. This is still part of Akwesasne, the reservation. So over here to my right would be the province of Ontario in Canada. Over here to my left will be the province of Quebec, still in Canada. So basically the international border runs down the middle of this river. You can see the vastness of this river, and it's very fast moving, and hopefully it stays this way for generations to come. The reservation, which is called Akwesasne, is a really unique situation here. It borders Canada and the US. When we talk about Akwesasne, it's both sides of the border. There's really no border there. So just upstream from the reservation, there were a couple of automotive companies that polluted with PCBs in the river or in a landfill. Hunting and fishing, everybody did it. So, if you're dumping PCBs in the river, well, it's going to come up through the food chain. And so eventually we eat it. So this is why there's a lot of advisories out there still to this day. Because of the water being polluted like that before, water treatment, this is why a lot of the community members do have ongoing health issues.
Hi, Studio.
Hi, Sean. How you doing? Nice to meet you. So, wanted to come out and do a site visit with the Saint Regis Mohawk and find out if there are any... I'm a program manager for the United South and Eastern Tribes, Inc. under a federal assistance grant through the Department of Health and Human Services. And those are the sand filters? United South and Eastern Tribes, Inc. is a nonprofit intertribal organization assisting 33 federally recognized tribes in the East, in the South, and along the Gulf Coast regions of the United States. Future capital improvement plans that might be in the works that you can see down the road? So we have done some capital improvement work with the Saint Regis Mohawk, and we have developed a database for their asset management for their drinking water and the wastewater system. You said the water comes in this way, goes about that way?
Every month we do a bacteria sample. Our water plant, we have all kinds of systems in check, so in case there was ever an issue with PCBs, it'll get filtered out before that becomes a problem. For me, I feel so confident when they're out there working that you turn that water on, it's going to be great drinking water.
You wake up in the morning, you open a tap, and you make your coffee, you take your shower, it's there. Sean's people are very diligent about the repairs and keeping it tested and keeping it reliable. And that's the biggest part of it. And it's something we take for granted.
I'd be very confident in drinking the water, using it for a household. They have a very high standard. This is a beautiful community. They should be very proud.
We always think 7 generations. 7 generations from behind you, 7 generations ahead of you. What we're doing today is going to help in the future. They talk about the Thanksgiving address, and you're giving thanks to everything that's in nature, and that's the source, that's life source. Without water, none of that happens. The Mohawk term for water is onekonos, and so to us, water is life.